Driving Test Centre is located in the Job Centre building, which is at the start of Napier Street. There's no parking at the test centre itself. You have to park in the main car park, which is at the end of Napier Street, by the swimming baths. As you enter the car park, on the right hand side you'll see 3 bays. They're marked DSA, Driving Standards Agency. Reverse park into one of the bays. It doesn't matter which one, however, if you've normally practiced reversing into one specific one, use that in case you have to do the reverse park at the start of your test. When you're ready, walk back down Napier Street to the test centre. Try and get there a few minutes early. The examiner will come down and meet you. The examiner will ask to see your driving licence and theory test pass certificate. Remember, no documents, no test. They'll confirm you live at the same address and then ask you to sign the declaration to say the car is insured. They may do all this outside or take you into the waiting room. You'll then be asked to read a number plate of a car parked close by for the eyesight test. Once you've done that successfully, you'll walk back down the road to your car. At the car, he'll take a quick look round it just to make sure it's safe to do the test in. And then he'll ask you one of the tell me questions. Once you've answered, you'll get into the car and he'll give you a quick briefing. Basically saying follow the priority of the road unless he gives you instructions otherwise. He'll then get you to start the engine and drive on when you're ready. Relax, take your time and don't rush. The first 2 or 3 minutes is important as it helps settle your nerves. Make sure you check left before you move. Cars come into the car park very quickly. Not too quick down here. Give way to anything from the left by the van. Once you see it's clear, turn right to stop at the give way, roughly in the middle. Before you pull out, check left for pedestrians, and then again out to the T-junction, stopping roughly in the middle. Also, before you move, check left for pedestrians. And we're off into the test. About 30 to 35 minutes and we'll be back at the car park. Almost there. This is still a two-way street, but as we get to the end here and come round to the right, it now becomes one way. Careful coming into the car park, not too fast. You might need to use first gear. The examiner will tell you what to do, but he'll probably ask you to park forward into one of the bays. Once we're stopped, make the car safe and turn the engine off. The test is over. He'll either say to you, "Congratulations, I'm pleased to say you've passed," or he'll say something along the lines of, "I'm sorry to say on this occasion you've not been successful," and then he'll go through the reasons why you failed. If you've passed, he'll take your licence off you and give you a receipt which acts as your driving licence until your full licence comes through the post. If you've failed, he'll talk through the reasons why. Listen carefully. I know you're probably going to be fed up and upset by it, but there's some useful feedback. If the person that taught you is there at the finish of the test, you can call them over and they can listen to the debrief with you. Remember to stay calm and polite. They've got a job to do. They don't want to fail you. Also, that examiner may be the one you have next time, and they'll remember. A pass doesn't mean you're a good driver. You've just managed to convince him over 40 minutes that you're safe. You've still got a lot to learn, so be careful in the weeks and months ahead. You'll still have a lot to take on board. If you haven't passed, don't take it personally. It doesn't mean you're a poor driver. It just means that for some reason you didn't convince him at that time. Look back on what you did. Reflect on why you failed. Go back, book your test again, and have another go. At some stage, you will pass.